Good morning, friends. We are leaving Alta this morning. We wish we had more time to explore, but we had a really great time exploring the Nordkapp instead.
Oh yeah.
We got back from the Nordkapp at 5 a.m. this morning. Had a very brief 3-hour sleep. And now we are heading to Tromso. We've got about a 6-hour drive. So let's get on the road.
Better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on.
The drive from Alta to Tromso is quite a long one. It's about 6 hours, so we've been taking a lot of breaks, taking the scenery. Right now we're driving through the Lyngen Alps, which just has stunning snow-covered peaks and beautiful blue water of the fjord. Earlier today we even saw some dolphins, which is crazy because we're in the Arctic. The only thing we would change is to have more pull-offs to enjoy the scenery even more.
I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw.
Well, it's Sunday, and that means that a lot of food places are closed today.
Yeah, including grocery stores.
Yes. Grocery stores are closed, restaurants seem to be mostly closed. We stopped about an hour outside Tromsø and went to a little kiosk or kiosk and got ourselves some ostepølse.
Yeah, which is hot dogs filled with cheese and wrapped in bacon.
They were delicious. And now we are continuing on to Tromsø. We are super close, about an hour away.
We are dreamers of the
Well, we finally made it to Tromsø, and parking is quite the predicament.
Yeah.
There's some street parking, but it's very limited, and it's also timed, so it's limited time-wise, but it's also limited capacity-wise.
Or by having a permit.
Or by having a permit, yes. The hotel we're staying at doesn't have parking, so we had to find it on our own. We've come to the Tromsø parkering, which is kind of ridiculous. It's like parking in a cave. It's kind of cool. Plenty of spots available, but it was so confusing getting here. And now we have to walk in the rain to get to our hotel. But we are so ready to check in and start exploring Tromsø.
The city of Tromsø officially dates back to 1794 when it had a population of around 80. But people have inhabited the area since the end of the last ice age, so there is a lot of history you can learn about. Located at 69 degrees north, Tromsø is known as the capital of Northern Norway. Around 42,000 people call Tromsø home, making it the northernmost city in the world with a population greater than 20,000. Tromsø is filled with beautiful architecture, and the Old Town Center contains the highest number of old wood houses in northern Norway, with the oldest house dating back to 1789.
we are dreamers of the shore when we can't read the sky. We just sail with the wind that we've got, and when we're drowning.
We made it to Kirkeplassen in the middle of Tromsø. Behind me is the Domkirke, which is the Tromsø Cathedral, and it was built in 1861. This whole park area was renovated in 2017. It previously used to be a church cemetery, changed into a park a while ago, and then renovated in 2017 to be very beautiful. Domkirke is right in the middle of the old town of Tromsø, and it sits on Storgata, which is an awesome pedestrian zone, and it has some really great stores. I wish we could go into them, but since it is Sunday evening, they are all closed. So don't be like us and explore Tromsø not on a Sunday.
Most shops and buildings were closed during our visit, but Tromsø Cathedral was open, so we stopped inside to check out the traditional Nordic architecture. The first church in Tromsø was built in 1252, and although it's long gone, it very likely stood where Tromsø Cathedral now stands. The building dates back to 1861, and it's the only wooden cathedral in all of Norway. If it's open, it's definitely worth a quick stop to check it out.
It's pretty cool in here.
Where do you think you're taking me?
Up a tall hill to a viewpoint over Tromsø.
Well, let's go.
Hopefully you'll find it.
It's quite a steep hill.
Yeah, well, it didn't start that way.
It never does.
7 years now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait.
What'd you find?
A pretty view. It overlooks the city of Tromsø. It's pretty nice. And best of all, it was free.
Hold on tight. I can smell the shore. It's right in front of us if we just hold.
Well, this turned out to be a great viewpoint.
Yeah, it was pretty fantastic. Jeremy found it on Google Maps, so it's pretty easy to find. It is quite a hill to walk up.
Yeah, the last few blocks are quite steep.
Very steep, steeper than a 45, I'd say.
Yeah.
But it's worth it, and you've got plenty of space to relax and spread out, enjoy the view. I imagine this would be quite a nice spot for a picnic.
Yeah.
And they have plenty of benches that you can sit on.
It's actually not that busy right now. I don't know if that's because of the time or people just don't know about it, but
I'm sure it's because of the rain.
yeah, maybe.
It's super wet right now. The view is awesome, and it was free. You probably can't sit and enjoy sunset. I think the sun is not setting directly behind us, so this wouldn't necessarily be the place to come for that. But otherwise, this is a gorgeous view. Well, our time in Northern Norway is coming to a close. We catch a plane tomorrow for an exciting new adventure. So stick around for that, and we'll see you in the next one. We are heading to Svalbard.
Yeah.
Vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. Ooh. We are dreamers of the shore.
Our first jaunt into town, and we saw some reindeer.
So cute.
And they have no cares that they are just in someone's backyard right there.
Yeah. We're gonna go try to do a hike to get to a little bit of a viewpoint over the city.
We are dreamers of the.
Good morning, friends. We are heading. Oh, yeah. Well, it's Sunday, and that kind of throws a wrench in our. Sorry. And we would recommend, if you're doing a road trip in Norway, have a good audiobook because distances are long. And we've come to the Tromsø Park. Well, we made it to Plassen. It actually is a thing.